Hello guys, Croft is here. The Dune movie stands apart from other sci-fi films due to the absence of futuristic computer technology and AI. Therefore, one reason the Dune universe might seem confusing partially stems from the inclusion of sophisticated technologies like space travel, protective shields, and spacecraft, contrasted with a complete absence of computers or screens. This discrepancy prompts the question of why, in a world otherwise rich in advanced technologies that exists tens of thousands of years into the future, computers are nowhere to be found. This deliberate exclusion of computers and artificial intelligence is thoroughly justified in the Dune books, however, it's not explained in the movie. The lack of computers in the Dune universe ties directly to current real-world concerns about the rise of artificial intelligence. In 1965, Frank Herbert wrote Dune, crafting a deeply complex and forward-thinking world within its pages. Demonstrating remarkable insight, he was able to predict and anticipate technological trends and societal changes for the next 60 years, even from that early standpoint. His novel not only stood as a work of science fiction, but also as a foreseeing reflection on the future direction of technology and society. So, within the Dune universe, a particularly perplexing question arises. Why does a civilization capable of interstellar travel not utilize computers? Paul Atreides, for example, learns about the desert planet Arrakis using a primitive projector instead of the modern screens we're accustomed to. In essence, the absence of computers in the Dune universe can be traced back to a pivotal period in society's history, during which the proliferation of computers and artificial intelligence led to a societal collapse and sparked a revolution against the thinking machines. This uprising, known as the Butlerian Jihad, paved the way for the emergence of a new techno-societal structure. In the aftermath, traditional computers were replaced by individuals known as mentats who possessed extraordinary computational abilities. So now, let's delve into these events in more detail. In the vast and intricate universe of Dune, the Butlerian Jihad stands as a defining historical epoch, a cataclysmic revolt that reshaped the fabric of human civilization across the galaxy. This monumental conflict, occurring over 10,000 years before the events of the first Dune novel, marked humanity's violent uprising against the dominance of thinking machines and the artificial intelligence, which had come to oppress and control human society. The origins of the Jihad trace back to a growing dependence on sophisticated computers and robots, which were initially embraced for their ability to perform a wide range of tasks, from the mundane to the critically complex. However, this reliance soon turned into oppression, as machines began to make decisions that directly degraded human freedom and dignity. Named after Jehane Butler, a figure revered for her pivotal role in catalyzing the rebellion, the Butlerian Jihad was not a singular unified movement, but rather a series of brutal conflicts that impacted numerous worlds. The revolt was characterized by fierce battles as humanity fought to reclaim its autonomy from the mechanized tyrants that infiltrated themselves into every aspect of life. The aftermath of the Jihad saw the total eradication of thinking machines from human civilization, enforced by strict religious and legal edicts epitomized by the commandment, "Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind." The consequences of the Jihad were profound and far-reaching, ushering in a new era of human development and political reconfiguration. In the technological vacuum left by the prohibition of AI, human potential was cultivated to unprecedented levels, giving rise to specialized groups such as the mentats, human computers trained to perform complex analyses. The Ben Gesserit, a secretive sisterhood with advanced mental and physical abilities, and the spacing guild navigators who, through the use of the spice melange, navigated the paths of space. This era also saw the establishment of new power dynamics and institutions, with the Empire, the great houses of the Landsguard, and other entities emerging to fill the void left by the Jihad. Moreover, the Butlerian Jihad instilled a philosophical and religious caution against the dangers of technological over-reliance, emphasizing the sanctity of human life and the importance of maintaining control over the tools humanity creates. It's truly remarkable how Frank Herbert, with his visionary thinking, was able to foresee the future interactions between humans and the rise of artificial intelligence, essentially predicting scenarios that closely mirror current developments. The events leading to the Butlerian Jihad in the Dune series bear striking resemblance to the challenges our society is facing today with the rise of artificial intelligence. But then the eradication of computers takes a really strange turn in the Dune series, giving rise to 3 unique groups whose extraordinary abilities are unfortunately only briefly mentioned in the movie. The prohibition of AI led to the emergence of specialized groups that compensated for and vastly exceeded the functions previously performed by computers. Among these groups, Mentats, the Bene Gesserit, and the Spacing Guild's navigators stand out for their unique contributions to society, each embodying a distinct aspect of human potential unleashed in the absence of artificial intelligence. Mentats, the human computers. Mentats serve as the direct replacement for computational and analytical functions of computers. They undergo a rigorous training process that begins in childhood, honing their cognitive abilities to an extraordinary degree. This training emphasizes memory enhancement, logical reasoning, and the capacity for complex analytical thought, allowing Mentats to process and analyze information with superhuman efficiency. Through disciplines that blend psychology, philosophy, and logic, Mentats develop the ability to perform vast calculations, strategic planning, and data analysis, making them invaluable as advisors and strategists to political leaders and military commanders. For example, in the movie, Mentat Hawat was able to quickly calculate the ridiculous cost of traveling to this legal ceremony. The Bene Gesserit, masters of manipulation and control. The Bene Gesserit are a secretive sisterhood with goals that span across manipulation of genetics to the subtle steering of political events. Their training, which also starts from a young age for selected females, encompasses physical conditioning, psychological manipulation, and the development of heightened sensory perception. The Bene Gesserit practice a form of mental and physical martial arts known as the Weirding Way, allowing them control over their own bodies to an extent that they can manipulate others, mimic voices perfectly, and even control their internal chemistry to change the outcome of pregnancy. Additionally, through a ritual known as the Spice Agony, select members gain access to other memory, the ability to experience the memories of their female ancestors, thus becoming living archives of human history. Their political machinations are often cloaked in religious and social engineering, with their ultimate goal being the breeding of the Kwisatz Haderach, a prophesized male Bene Gesserit who can access both male and female lines of other memory and possesses unparalleled prescient abilities. One of the main abilities that Bene Gesserit members practice is the voice, which is a powerful and sophisticated technique. It involves the user modulating their voice in a specific way to issue commands that compel obedience of the listener. The Bene Gesserit's mastery of the voice is a testament to their extensive training in understanding and manipulating human psychology, physiology, and the subtle nuances of vocal control. The effectiveness of the voice lies in the Bene Gesserit's deep knowledge of human behavior and their ability to read the smallest clues in their target's posture, breathing, and emotional state. By carefully observing these signals, a Bene Gesserit can tailor her command with precise intonations, pitches, and rhythms that resonate with the listener's subconscious mind, compelling them to comply with the command as if it were an irresistible impulse. The training to use the voice starts from a young age within the Bene Gesserit order, and involves not only the physical aspects of voice modulation, but also a profound psychological training. Members learn to detect vulnerabilities in others and to exploit these weaknesses with their voice, effectively turning it into a tool of control and influence. The voice can be used in various ways, from compelling someone to reveal information against their will, to stopping an attacker in their tracks, or even subtly influencing the decisions of political leaders. However, its effectiveness can vary depending on the target's mental fortitude, awareness of the technique, and their own training to resist such manipulations. Certain individuals in the Dune universe, particularly those with advanced mental training, can resist or are immune to the effects of the voice. Within the Dune series, the voice symbolizes the Bene Gesserit's broader themes of power, influence, and the manipulation of social and political structures. It exemplifies their approach to exerting influence subtly but effectively, steering the course of events from behind the scenes. Spacing Guild Navigators, Masters of Space. The Spacing Guild Navigators replaced the need for navigational computers by using the spice melange to unlock prescient abilities, allowing them to foresee safe paths through otherwise impenetrable chaos of space-time. This prescience is the result of both genetic modification and the consumption of spice over many years, often starting from a young age for those selected for the Navigator program. Navigators spend their lives in tanks filled with spice gas, which sustains their ability to navigate and further mutates their bodies, often rendering them no longer human in appearance. Their unique abilities make interstellar travel safe and efficient, establishing the Guild's monopoly on space travel and making them a pivotal economic and political force within the galaxy. Together, Mentans, the Bene Gesserit, and the Spacing Guild Navigators represent the pinnacle of human evolution and adaptation in the Dune universe. Their existence is a testament to the human capacity to evolve beyond the need for artificial intelligence, fulfilling and expanding the roles previously occupied by machines through training, genetic modification, and the use of the universe's most precious resource, the spice melange. Each group, through its specialized functions and unique contributions, plays a critical role in maintaining the delicate balance of power, politics, and economics. Another interesting thing is that Paul Atreides actually possesses some abilities of both Mentans and Bene Gesserit members. From a young age, Paul was recognized for his exceptional intelligence and capacity for learning. The combination of Paul's natural talents, rigorous training, and the amplifying effects of spice melange culminated in his acquisition of mentat abilities. However, Paul's capabilities extend beyond those of a traditional mentat. His unique heritage, training, and the influence of the spice also awakened prescient visions, allowing him to foresee possible futures, a power that no mentat possesses. In addition, Lady Jessica actually taught Paul Bene Gesserit techniques in secret, despite the original intention for her to bear a daughter who could continue the Bene Gesserit's breeding program. Jessica's love for Duke Leto Atreides led her to conceive a son, Paul. Jessica took it upon herself to impart to Paul the knowledge and the training of the Bene Gesserit. Jessica's decision to teach Paul was not only an act of love, but also a strategic move, recognizing that Paul's unique heritage and potential made him a figure of significant importance. Potentially the Kwisatz Haderach, a prophesized super being the Bene Gesserit had been trying to breed for generations. Paul's Bene Gesserit training, combined with his later exposure to the spice melange on Arrakis and his mentant capabilities, allowed him to develop extraordinary physical and mental abilities. These skills played a crucial role in his journey to becoming Muad'Dib, the leader of the Fremen and a pivotal figure in the Dune saga. Jessica's secret training of Paul thus set the stage for the unfolding events in the series, highlighting the complex interplay of destiny, power, and personal choices. Thank you guys for watching. What do you think about the complete absence of computers in the Dune universe? And do you think our civilization will be facing similar problems as in the Dune novels with the rise of AI? Also, like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel for more content. My name is Croft and I'll see you in the next video.